Are you looking for a better system to be more productive? And if so, why? Is it that you want to accomplish more or work faster? Hi, I'm Dave Edwards with another conversation with David Allen, the author and creator of GTD, Getting Things Done. So you would think that David Allen would all be about getting more things done and quicker. But when I spoke to him recently, I reminded him of something that he posted on his subscriber service, GTD Connect. I really enjoyed a video that you posted to Connect in the last month or so. And it was, and you started it out with the Italian phrase, slowly go far.
Piano, piano, va lontano. Slowly, slowly, go far. What a great saying.
That was just really powerful to me because it sends this really great message about, we don't always have to be in that, 110 mile an hour mode to be successful.
Yeah, and I would suggest, slow, go far. There are many times, and I actually had to train myself a few years ago. I said, come on, David. There'd be times where I'd feel in a rush. I might be late to the plane, or I might be late to this, or I might be late to whatever if I don't get whatever. And I would get into a kind of a huff internally. I went, wait a minute. And sort of train myself whenever I had that internal feeling to just go stop, go slow. And what happens when you go slow is you make better decisions, and you don't forget critical stuff. And so I would just kind of have to put the brake on, or put the pause button on, in terms of that energy. And doesn't take much; just takes a few seconds. You go stop. Ooh, okay, cool, we're fine.
Yeah.
And that was just a cognitive or an emotional trigger, or emotional, muscle, I guess, that I had to train, actually, even for myself, to do that, because I hated that. I hate that feeling.
Yeah.
Ugh, And so buzz, 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 stop. And then you make better decisions. But it doesn't take long to stop. It takes a few seconds. And to slow down. And maybe even when you slow down, you then speed up. Maybe I bike a little faster once I slow down and realize, okay, I think I will scurry to this right now.
Yeah.
And that's okay. But I think that's just being conscious of sort of how you're feeling right now, and not letting yourself get wrapped around the axle too tight.
I'll tell you what it means to me, and why when I heard you talk about this, it really rang true, because it has a lot to do with my own personal productivity journey. When I first, I think, became a student of productivity, I think that my attitude was, I want to do more faster. I want to be more accomplished. And what I realized after studying GTD and implementing it and trying other things, that I was able to accomplish just as much, if not more, but I lost that speed. I lost that desire to like be racing to do it. I gave myself permission to say, hey, we got this under control now. The systems are working. Do you see that with other folks too?
Oh, to whatever degree they get this.
Yeah.
But come on. There's subtle degrees of all of this. Like I mentioned I think one of my guys posted, one of my quotes on Instagram. It's like, GTD is like learning the violin, or learning to cook spaghetti, or learning or anything else. It's like you can never get. How good can you get at being a parent? How good can you get at? There's no end.
Right.
How good can you get at being a sailor? How good can you get at being a tennis player? And all of those arts and sports and crafts, and just things to be in life, have an infinite number of things you can do to get better and more subtle about them. And GTD is like that. GTD is not some static thing, some template that you fill in all the blanks, and you color all the dots, and whatever, and now it's done. No, it's like an art. It's like the managing the
Yeah.
flow of life, the flow of life's work, and your commitments about it, because those are constantly changing, all the time. And so, being able to manage that is probably one of the most elegant arts and one of the most elegant crafts that you could engage in. So everybody is engaging in it in some way. Otherwise, they couldn't get out of bed. So, uh, so when you say, do I see this going on with other people? I go, well, to some degree. It's
Yeah.
like, how okay are you with your life the way it is? How okay are you with whatever? And GTD just simply just gives you a formula about how to assess those things and then make it more okay if you want
Yeah.
it to be.
I think the people who get the most frustrated and disappointed are the ones who expect that if they read their book, you're going to read your book. You've got a formula, and if all I got to do is check the boxes, and boom, I'm in. But it's
Well, to some degree, that's true.
well,
to
right.
some de- to
But
some degree, yeah.
it's also how we implement it into our own lives and our own brain too.
Sure. Yeah,
I was
absolutely.
I've been reading a lot of Stoic philosophy lately. It's just something I've gotten into, and I don't know who said this, but I have this quote here, and it really relates to this. The student says, "Master, what is the secret to meditation?" And the person says, "When you sip your coffee, taste your coffee." And
Yeah.
that's really got me thinking about this whole idea of slowing down so that we can enjoy what we have around us.
Well, that kind of reminds me of the Zen saying, when hungry, eat, when tired, sleep.
Yeah, pretty basic.
Yeah, but boy, have we overcomplicated life.
We sure have. We sure have. David, thank you once again for joining us. I know that I'm getting positive feedback from our viewers who enjoy our little chats, and I appreciate you taking the time to talk with us.
It's always fun, Dave, and more to come for sure. And I have no idea what more there is to come.
We'll figure it
You
out
you you
together.
you can you can poke at me and I'll poke at you, and then we'll see what animals show up.
Fair game.
David Allen is the author of Getting Things Done, also known as GTD. Early on, I mentioned that David talked about going slow on his subscriber-based website, GTD Connect. You can check that out. Just go to the GTD website, and you can find out more about the subscriber service. It's got a lot of interesting workshops and articles related to GTD. I'm not getting paid to endorse it, but I will tell you that I've been a member for a long time, and David posts a lot of great things along with some of his colleagues as well. Now, speaking about productivity, I've been a student of productivity for decades, and I've been doing a lot of research, not only on GTD, but on other methods for getting work done better, being more productive, and enjoying life a little bit more. So I have prepared an online course to share everything that I have learned through my research. The course is called Pathway to Productivity and Better Time Management. And in that course, you will learn about time management. You will learn about how to manage your calendar effectively and how to have an effective to-do list. We talk about digging out of your email mess and how to manage projects effectively. Check out the course, Pathway to Productivity and Better Time Management. It's available now. Go to my website, daveedwardsmedia.com, and click on courses. I'm Dave Edwards. Thanks for joining me today.